definitely wanted to interview you because we're
you.
the original Oz kids.
Yes,
So you want to hear a fun fact?
Of course.
We live 15 minutes from Chittenango. We're from Syracuse, New York, so we grew up with Ozfest, all of that.
The markers,
Everything is
up here.
Yes,
Oh my God,
yeah. So I'm like, we have to be here. This is our history too. Yeah. So speaking of history, what made you want to cover this documentary and make it?
I have been a fan of The Wizard of Oz since I was a small child. It was a place that I found refuge in, as a child, and it was something that I think I would have eventually found my way to as an adult creatively. But when you kind of pick the projects that you choose, it's this is all stuff we do for our passion. It's because we love it, and so kind of trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I was like, well, I want to explore Oz, but there's so much about it that I love. How do you celebrate all of it? And then once it was just it's Dorothy. She's the through line through all of it. I wanted to celebrate Diana. I wanted to celebrate Judy. And I wanted to meet all of these amazing women who also stepped into those shoes too. And hear what their experience is like. So that was kind of the guiding curiosity. And then I also kind of approached it a biography of a fictional character. That was a creative challenge of what would that look like and what would that feel like, but it's beyond what you could read on a Wikipedia page. It's how she lives in our culture, and so it was an interesting creative journey.
I love how you highlighted each individual Dorothy and what they brought to that role.
Yeah. I mean, Shanice was the first Dorothy I met. We met at a party in Los Angeles right before Judy Garland's 100th birthday party. We were going to go to it the next day, and so I knew I wanted to talk to her and invite her. She walked right up to me. She knew exactly what, and we just formed a really special connection. Yeah.
So what's something new that you learned about Oz, the story, and Dorothy while making this documentary that we never knew before?
That's, I anticipated that question, but still, it's hard to pinpoint, if I learned anything. I mean, there's little, trivia things that I learned from people along the way, but I guess the biggest thing is that, Judy looms large for it, and everybody has their own Dorothy. Whatever property of Oz that you saw as a child, that's usually the person you identify with the character, And so it's, but we can be fans of all of it, and it's all important. And so, I wanted to kind of how to celebrate Judy and her, her legacy and her achievements to the character, but also shine light on the other performers and actors too. So, yeah.
Wonderful. So last question. What do you want people to take away the most from watching this documentary? What feeling do you want them to leave with?
Right. I guess the biggest thing too is I think the lessons of Dorothy is mostly about connection and how we connect with each other, because I think we can learn a lot from her. I think she meets people along her journey, without any judgment, invites them into her journey, and I feel like we need more of that in today's culture. It's how to see each other and understand each other and empathize with each other.
Helped each other and brought something out of each other. So connection, because that's missing nowadays with social media, is that human connection, interaction.
We all can thrive, we all can survive, and we got to do it together.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much again, and congratulations on this huge moment today.
Yeah, it was great chatting with you.
Yes.